Hello, what's happening? It's your boy Graphics. Thank you so much for coming back. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell so as to be notified when I drop a new video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to design a certificate like this. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, this is my Corel Draw. I'm using an updated version of Corel Draw. You can feel free to follow up with any version of Corel Draw. So what I'm going to do is to create a new page. I'm gonna do that by going over to this place where my plus and over here like this. I'll say that and take it like this, and I have my page like this. I have my page orientation and landscape over here like this. If your one is not in landscape, you can just go ahead to your property bar, then select landscape over here like this. So what I'm going to do is to create a box to fit it into this white box that I have over here. Now this Corel Draw 2021 that I reinstalled doesn't allow me to double click on my rectangle tool to fit it into this white box that I have over here. So what I'm going to do now is to head over to my tools bar like this, select my rectangle tool, then draw a rectangle like this. Just head over to your property bar, make sure you are not selecting the rectangle that you drew. So head over to your property bar, copy this size, the page size from this side, Ctrl C on keyboard, and select this and paste it, Ctrl V like this. Do the same thing and copy the other one like this, Ctrl C, then paste it like this. And I have it like this. Press P on your keyboard to fit it to this white box like this, and I have it this way. So what I'm going to do is to get rid of the outline. To do that, I'll head over to my property bar over here like this, where I have my outline pen tool. Click on the drop down arrow like this and select no to get rid of the outline. Now I'm going to fill this my white box like this with this shade of black like this. So I head over to my tools bar again, where I have my shadow over here like this. I click up the drop down arrow, then select contour like this. Then I have my offset at contour step at 1. Then I'll just go ahead and take it from this side to fit my contour into the middle like this. So I'll just go ahead and take it like this, and I have it like this. So what next I'm going to do is to press Ctrl key on my keyboard to break the contour apart. As you can see, if I move it like this, it's moving together with the contour that I applied to the box. So I don't want that. So I want the black apart, and I also want the black shade that I feel apart. I'm gonna press Ctrl key on my keyboard to break it apart, and I have it apart like this. So what else I'm going to do is to select the black one like this, fill it with white color over here like this, and I have it this way. So what else I'm going to do is to draw another rectangle like over here in my tools bar over here like this. I'll just drag it like this. So I'll head over to my tools bar again, select my shape tool over here like this, press Ctrl key on your keyboard to convert it to curve, then select this side of the new, hit delete on your keyboard to get rid of it, then select this side of the triangle like this, head over to your property bar and select convert to curve over here like this. Then I'll drag this down like this, and I'll be like that. So I'll drag it to position where I want it, scale it up, position it over here like this. So I'll head over to my tools bar again, over here where I have my interactive fig like this. Click on the drop down arrow to select this interactive fig tool, or better still, you can press J on your keyboard to select the interactive fig tool like that. So drag it like this, then head over to this your first box where you have your black shade over here like this. Click on it like this, then type in 200 like this. I'm using an RGB color mode. Then I'll type in 144 over here at the G. Then over here where I have D, I'll just leave it at 10 and click enter like this, and I have it that way. Copy the color code from this side, Ctrl C. Then come over to the side like this, double click on it, then come over to the place and paste the color code like this, like that, and drag it to this side. So click on this side where you have your white shade like this, then this place right here, you're going to type 255 over here like this. Do the same thing to the other side as the G, then the B after the 132 like this, and I have it that way. So distance is 255. So I'll be this way, copy code from this side, Ctrl C, and come over to this side, then paste it like this, and I have it this way. Just take your time and do it properly. So head over to your property bar, select this smooth stuff over here like this to make this feel like this, to make it, to give it that smoothie look like that. So I'll just go ahead and take it from the side, and I have it like that. So head over to your property bar, locate where your outline pen is, then get rid of the outline by clicking now, and I have it this way. So I'll click on it once again to give it this rotation icon over here like this, then rotate it this way like this, bring it to the side. Let's take your time to do it properly, then press G on your keyboard to change the gradient angle like this, like this. Just make sure you take your time and do it properly like this. So what I'm going to do is to select this one at the top again, then duplicate it like this again, left click and drag it to the back like this, then right click at the same time to duplicate it. This time I'm filling this side of the gold with this blue, this shade of blue. Then head over to your property bar where you have the angle of rotation, hit 0 on your keyboard like this to change the angle like this, then position it like this, duplicate it again, left click and drag, then right click at the same time to duplicate it this way. So I'm gonna position it like this. So what I'm going to do is to head over to my tools bar, select your shadow over here like this, click on the drop down arrow to select the shadow, then drag it like this, and have it this way. Highlight it like this, Ctrl, then press Ctrl G on your keyboard to group it, and scale it up like this, then right click on it, then select power clip like this, right click, then select power clip like this, click on this rectangle, this white rectangle, right click on it, then select power clip to place it inside the project, then click on this your project, come over to this place where it says edit, then select this triangles, control page up on your keyboard to bring it to the top of your page like this, and have it this way. So what else I'm going to do is to duplicate this triangles over here, this as I feel with this gradient over here, drag and drop it in this side, right click to duplicate it like this, head over to your property bar, then select this side of the mirror to mirror it like this, then bring it to the side like this, and I have it this way. So what else I'm going to do is to head over to my toolbar over here, select my rectangle today, then draw a rectangle like this, then fill it with blue color, head over to your property bar, select where you have your outline pen tool to get rid of the outline, click on it like this, then head over to your tools bar again, select your shadow, give it a shadow like this, then right click on it, then select power clip and have it right inside my project like that. Hold down also on your keyboard to make a selection of this rectangle inside of your project. Just take your time and position it where you want it, and have it like this. Select your shape tool over here like this, then Ctrl Q on your keyboard to convert it to curve. Then click on this side, then drag it up like this. So what I'm going to do is to bring in the text I'm going to use. So I have it over here like this. I just copy the name of the company over here, Ctrl C on my keyboard, then come over to this place, Ctrl V to paste it. So as you can see, this one is overlapping this one that I have over here. I just go down onto my keyboard, select the project to make a selection of what you have inside the project, and try to position it like this, and have it that way. Then this side of the certificate and the corporation, I'm going to copy that, Ctrl C on my keyboard, Then come over to this place, Ctrl V to paste it like this. The font that I use for the certificate is called Old English, and the completion is called Montserrat. In case you want to download any of these fonts, I'll drop my WhatsApp number in the description, so if you want any of these resources, just feel free to chat me up and I'll be glad to share with you. So what else I'm going to do is to copy this side again, Ctrl C on my keyboard. Just copy this side, Ctrl C on my keyboard, come over to the place, Ctrl V to paste it like this. I'll just walk you through on how I achieve the rest of them. So what I'm going to do is to head over to my choose bar over here like this, select my pen tool over here, then draw a narrow one like this. Head over to your property bar, then increase the thickness like this. I'll put it at 2 like this. Then come over to this place where you have line style. Sorry, the side where you have your start arrowhead like this. Let's go ahead and select this one. Then come over to the other side like this and select this one and have it like that. Hold down shift on your keyboard while selecting the line stroke like this. Then select your project like this, hit C to centralize it this way. So what next I'm going to do is to create a ribbon. I'm going to do that by going back to my toolbar over here. Select this side, then select this place where I have my star. I'll draw a star like this, bring it down. I head over to my property bar. I'm going to type in 50 in the side where I have my point like this. Then head over to this place where you have your sharpness. I'll just go ahead and type thing like this and I have it this way. So I'm gonna fill this with a shade of code. I'm gonna press G on my keyboard to give it this gradient like this. Come over to this side and type in 200, then 144, then the other one, the B at 0, and I hit enter on my keyboard. Come over to this place where you have your whites, 255, 255 for the G, then 132 for the B like this, and I'll be this way. So what else I'm going to do is to draw, head over to my property bar where you have your outline pen tool, click on none to get rid of the outline like this, and I'll be this way. So what else I'm going to do is to select my ellipse tool like this, draw yourself like this, then fill it with white color like this. Head over to your property bar, then get rid of the outline by clicking on that. Hold down shift on your keyboard while selecting the whites, then click on the shade of code that we made like this. Press C on your keyboard to centralize it, then E like this. C and E to centralize it, the shape like this. So what things I'm going to do is to give this my white a gradient. To do that, so let me make a selection of the white, head over to my menu bar where you have your edit, then come to this side where it says copy property from, then select this field, make sure your field is selected and tick, then click on the side and have it this way. So I just copied the color code from this side to this side without going through the process of typing the code. So that is one of the easiest way of doing my things in Corel Draw. So what I'm going to do is to duplicate this one, this circle like this. Right click, sorry, left click and drag it like this. Then right click at the same time to duplicate it like this. Then head over to your property bar where you have your mirror, just mirror it like this. Then hold down shift on your keyboard again, then left click and drag to duplicate it again. Right click at the same time like this. And I'll fill this one with shade of blue. I'm gonna give it a gradient tool and just drag it like this. Just make sure you take your time and do it properly. And now come over to this place where it says smooth, give it a smooth look like this, and I have it this way. Highlight it, Ctrl G on your keyboard to group it, then scale it down like this, position it over here like this, and I have it that way. So what else I'm going to do is to head over to my tools bar again, select my rectangle tool like this, then draw a rectangle over here like this. Then down shift on your keyboard while selecting the rectangle. Make a selection of your project again, then CE to centralize it with your project. Then copy this rectangle, Control C on your keyboard to copy it. Then head over to your property bar where you have yours, to this corner over here. Your property bar where you have this corner over here like this. Just make your selection of it, click on it like this, then select your shape tool in your toolbar, then drag it like this. Like that, then press Ctrl V on your keyboard to copy the layer, then scale it down like this, and I'll be this way. Make a selection of the two rectangles like this, then fill it with outline like this, then increase the thickness over here like this in your property bar, and I'll be this way. Ctrl G on your keyboard to group it, then right to click on it, then select power clip over here like this. And I have it right inside my project. I'll click on my project like this, select display, come over to this place where it says edit, then highlight the side of the triangles and hit page up on your keyboard to bring it at the top like this, then go ahead and hit this finish button like this. So what next I'm going to do is to head over to my toolbar, select my outline pen, my pen tool over here like this, then draw a line like this. Increase the thickness in your property bar over here like this. Just go ahead and do that too. Then drag it like this. So I'll try to position it like this and have it like this. What else I'm going to do is to head over to my toolbar again, draw my rectangle tool like this. Then come over to your property bar where you have your angle of rotation. Type in 50 on your keyboard to change the angle like this. Then fill it with black like this, like that. I think it's a little big. Let me try to scale it down like this. Then make a selection of the both of them like this. Then just take your time and do it properly. I'll just click this out and keys, and I'll be that way. Ctrl G on your keyboard, highlight it, then Ctrl G on your keyboard to group it, then bring it down a bit, and I'll be that way. So what else I'm going to do is to copy this text that I have over here like this, Ctrl C on my keyboard, then come over to this place, Ctrl V. Then what I'm going to explain everything that I use in this certificate, the font that I use. So feel free to use any font of your choice. What else I'm going to do is to head over to my toolbar over here like this. Come over to this side where you have your star. Click on the drop down arrow, then select this spiral like this over here like this, and have it at 17 over here. My spiral revolution at 17 over here like this. Just drag it like this. Hold down Control while dragging it like this. Give it the outline, a navy blue outline like this. And I'll be this way. Right click on it, then select power clip to place it inside the project like that. And I'll be that inside my project like that. So what I'm going to do is to go inside my project, come over to this place where it says edit, then I'll select this one, scale it down a bit, then duplicate it like this, hold down shift, then drag it down like this. Right click at the same time to duplicate it, Ctrl R on your keyboard to repeat the process, then make a selection of them while holding shift to make a selection of everything. Ctrl G on your keyboard to group it like this, then drag it to this side again and right click to duplicate it, Ctrl R to repeat the process like this, then make a selection of them while holding shift on your keyboard like this to make a selection of multiple objects like this, then group it like this. Come over to your property, your toolbar over here like this, then give it transparency like this. I'll just go ahead and type in 97 like this, and I'll be that way. Yeah, so what else I'm going to do is to bring in this 2021, or better still, let me just go ahead and walk you through now how I achieve the 2021. Go ahead back to your toolbar over here like this, and type in 2021. Change the font to Montserrat Black like this, then click on the double click on it again, then give it a space, Ctrl Q on your keyboard to break it apart. Bring this 2021 like this to this side, then scale it down, scale it this up like this. Hold down shift on your keyboard while selecting the 20, then make a selection of the ribbon like this, then CE on your keyboard to centralize it like that. I'll just go ahead and fill it with white color like this. Make a selection of rectangle to make a rectangle over here like this in your toolbar, then draw a rectangle like this over here. Hold down shift on your keyboard to select this 20 like this, then head back to your property bar where you have your trim. I'll just go ahead and trim it like that, and I'll get rid of the box. So I'll just go ahead and bring this 2021 over here, and I'll place it like this. Then I'll change the color to white, and I have it that way. So what else I'm going to do is to bring in the managing director and the training director. Then come back to this place and press Ctrl V to paste it. Let's try to adjust it like this. Alright guys, let me explain to you the font that I use for the certificate. For the company's name and the address, I use a font called Montserrat. For the certificate, I use a font called Old English. I'll drop my WhatsApp number in the description in case you want any of these fonts. I'll be glad to send it to you. So also for this, I use Montserrat. All of this is Montserrat. I'm using a font a lot. So I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell so as to be notified when I drop a new video. See you next time.